Alright, we're live. You know I like running Pinecone in every IS game. Today we're going to try and see if we can make Caper work. We have her with very little trust and mastery 1, so let's see how far we can make it. Hi Maya. Do you believe in Caper? Or will we need to go back to Pinecone? I think there's a lot of places where she can be good in IS, because we just need to be using her in short range. And we'll play a bit more seriously than yesterday and start with an AoE caster to compensate the AoE we lose from skipping Pinecone. Not sure if this makes the prison stage playable, but we're about to find out. Yeah, we're just gonna play Caper today. I just wanna screw around with Caper.
Finally giving me a real fun job.
We'll also take her through the EX and S stages from the event once they open. She's pretty strong in the current event.
Got it.
All of the mechanics help her. This style makes more sense, so if we run out of targets in the front, Pudding can hit the back as well. This is definitely the best stage for Pinecone, so if we're fine on here, we're fine anywhere else. Though, looking at the health, I wouldn't want to try my odds against the emergency. Unless we get some really good
Fine.
operator for the Poor SWAT.
What are you wearing? What's with all that hair on your head?
We are lacking some trust, of course, and the masteries, but the masteries don't matter at T1.
That wasn't too bad of a job. Can you put this in my evaluation?
Free item, hooray! Yeah, we can't do the emergency with this. If we get emergency prison, we have to skip it. No eternal hunt, so it's never worth to take additional co-ops value. This should be doable. I believe in Caper. A bit more defense from S2. If we can get to ending 3 we will, but that's a bit unlikely.
Let's go! Oh, careful!
Hi Rafik.
What are you wearing? What? You got your fastest cracks!
I think Pudding survives that.
Alright then.
Yep. Should be fine against the heavies, since she chunks the first one so hard.
Whatever, you don't see any harm in this.
And Spot can tank them, even in emergency.
What are you? What's with all that hair on your head?
Most enemies in IS4 don't have high defense, so the double attack should work well. Hopefully we do get a sniper ticket today though. Yesterday I never got to E2 Caper. What a tragedy.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You got your fastest.
So many
For me it's the
weaknesses.
playground to test new operators, simply because I like playing IS4. So really it's just an excuse to play more IS4, which I would have done anyway, if we didn't have a new operator. Yeah, Arturia is really strong. In a lot of cases she's going to be full power at T1, because as long as she can get her proc off, she still does the same damage, E1 or E2. it's still 10,000 damage, right? So in any situation where her proc goes off and kills the enemy, E1 or E2 makes no difference. She can solo out of stages, because if the enemies don't have the health to deal with her, they just die instantly. We need to get this, but skip the Vanguard ticket. Hooray! E2 caper. If the game won't give me a sniper ticket, I'll make one myself. And we can get a medicam. Was it 12,000? I don't remember. Oh, saying I don't remember is a lie. I've never bothered to read it in the first place. Oh dear god, what a horrible second floor. For the love of god, give me a boss key. Worst possible encounter, because it gives us nothing. And we have to take the boss key because this floor is empty as hell. And we need stuff for the third floor. Lower deployment limit. Acceptable. Giving playable stages. None of these are playable. We might go back to the start. Have to take the normal one. Because we don't have any deployment limit items, so it's the only one we can possibly do. The game is being so mean today.
Got it.
As long as we can reveal all the assholes, Bubble will basically solve everything else. We'll retreat Perfumer, drop Bubble and maybe Spot. Not sure what we can do about the big guy. I guess just clear Bubble's vision. Make sure we actually catch the enemy. Okay, the bandit will keep us safe. There's 4 of these assholes, so we can kill one and retreat. Though we also need to reveal shit. Okay, start revealing everything here. Or at least most of them. Reset health for later. I think we just have to let this thing go. If we have a third deployment spot, we can catch it with Bubble and then get the other guys with something else. But when we're running with so few deployment spots, that kind of just stops being an option. It was still worth taking the boss key because we just need the fight, though we got a horrible outcome from it. Congrats. Now you can avoid rolling for Arturia.
Perfection is for suckers, you know.
You can make a whoop shooter that fires like 5 chakrams at once. That will be something. Well, we're obviously gonna take the chalice. Though I doubt we will get much use out of it. This run is a bit cursed. Sluggish is playable.
十分に準備して。
Sniper Knights kind of ate everyone, considering how good W is. But that's besides the point. They eating good, yeah.
怖くはないわ。What are you wearing? Let's look at all that hair on your head.
We just started. This run is very dead, but at least we have an E to caper. So 50-50.
Careful. 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
E to bubble, so spiders do nothing. Wait, why does bubble have 5000 health? Do I have a health item?
わかった。わかった。遅れたね。
I'm bad with accents. I can't tell accents apart at all, for the most part.
Yep. Electric charge.
So as far as I can identify it, it's Spanish like Portuguese thing, but they all sound the same to me.
落ち着いて。
Caper's pretty strong. It's mostly because all of her skills work well together. Her talent gives her crit damage, her boomerangs give her a double attack.
契約通り
It's all attack damage with her, just a very focused operator.
確認する。
And crit is better than the generic talent for 6% attack. E to cutter, because you always benefit from having at least one operator that can kill stuff on the ground. Yeah, by 4-star standards she's really strong. Yeah, she might be Spanish. Or something from some Portuguese colony.
行くぞ。
We're gonna struggle killing the drone a bit. Because these guys have priority. How do I kill it? We need to place her really far back. And hope the ground enemies charge her enough. A bit of an awkward start. That might be fine. We'll find out in a bit.
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
Okay, so we can kill the drone at least.
What are you wearing? Let's look at your pet. Scratch.
3 shots the drone. That's really good. Faster than Pinecone.
All right. I'm up.
Yeah, doing pretty well. This is a sort of awkward stage for her, where I can't quite use her optimally, but she's doing smoothly enough.
わかった。私の目を見て。
Good great skill. Eat a spear, please. And we need to save the skill for the 3 drones.
Yeah, fine.
しっかり。My turn. Watch out. Here comes Fairy Dwell.
Doesn't matter. Holding this shield is tiring, pal.
問題ないわ。Yep. Electric diffusion.
In anime Discord, there are only 2 kind of women. A lolly and big tits. That's the only 2 categories.
いくらでも声を出すな。
So that's what they mean when they call her a lolly. I've seen people call pudding a lolly too,
The number one rule of
which gave me a brain aneurysm, but it is what it is.
to be a front master first.
Yeah, we already have a defender. So E to the medic. I don't mean child. I'm using the anime lingo.
Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
Oh, it's partly because animation is very simplified, obviously. So there's only so many ways it can present shapes. How do I not die on this stage, actually? I feel super dead. Obviously we need...
What should I play with you guys?
We need some bait here. And pudding somewhere. I don't think Cutter wins this. Oh, maybe she does. Distract here. Considering I don't have a Vanguard, this is going surprisingly smoothly. Wait for the second caster before using skill. Okay, we should be set.
Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
It's fine if we leak one bomb, though it seems we won't. We might leak some casters though, because we ran out of healing. It's fine, it is what it is. Oh, the health pool, it's too big. It's holding everything together. Ah, so close to winning. We're gonna need to look out with Cutter here. Oh, the chain from pudding killed the caster. Awesome. We're still gonna leak a bunch of shit and probably die. But Caper did well there. Hooray, we're not dead. Like, Echigo, I know what you mean, but please never describe Lolly as an anime body type. Like, that just makes me shiver. It comes from a notebook, you probably know it. One ingot for the attack speed. Yeah, I don't think you're even wrong, but just hearing those words together makes me want to die. You know what I mean, right? Nah, he's not even wrong. That's not even a hot take. I just don't want to hear it. It's a sentence I want to bleach my eyes out of. Something can be correct and also wrong at the same time. Frostleaf model is okay, but Frostleaf is not okay, so it won't help her much. I don't really want to discuss it theoretically. Later I'll make a full video on it, demonstrating what it does in practice. The short version is nothing much, but I prefer to have video evidence. There is no way a model could have possibly fixed her problems. You would need a model more overloaded than the average 6-star kid to fix her problems. That's just not gonna happen. Caper solid.
What are you wearing?
Very fun archetype.
All that hair
I'm
on your head.
a bit sad we don't have more of that archetype, honestly. It's just a fun archetype to screw around with.
Fine.
ほら、しっかり。
I tried really hard to leak some drones, but she's just gonna catch them off skill. Well, 10% arts damage. How do I contextualize that? So with her model, her skill 2 will do about 18,000 physical damage on skill. So 10% of that is 1,800. You need to understand that you're going to use Frostleaf as 2
Tiring, pal.
on something that... Deploy bubble first. On something that will take 0 damage from Frostleaf. Otherwise, if Frostleaf can damage it, there's no point in using Frostleaf. So we're talking 2000 damage from her model, which is 1 shot from Pinecone,
契約通り
or 2 charges from Indigo.
確認する
It's basically nothing in practice. You can definitely find that one run where it matters, but that's possible for anything. It doesn't mean they're somehow good. This will definitely kill us. We have any interesting runes to apply before it kills us? Not really, no. Might as well waste the devices then. Give me something that saved me. Oh, we might survive now. Not sure. This stage is really hard for 4 stars, because I can't spawn kill the boss. So I actually have to kill him in some way. In the fog. In this run we just don't have damage, so we're dead. Yeah, it's like trying to use Pramanix if you want freeze. Frostleaf's model is a bit better for freeze than Pramanix's, because she can actually stack it herself. But you won't realistically get much value out of it. Anyhow, it's time to go back to the start of the run. Because there's no way we can kill the boss. I will try, of course. I just have a good idea of what I can and can't do.
What should I play with you guys? これが戦場というものね
Oh, I have plenty of faith. Sadly, I also have knowledge.
All right, I'm up. What are you wearing? Watch out! Yeah.
Thorns isn't a 4-star, so I can't comment on him. Oh, actually I can. I have to mention that he's worse than Blaze. Build Blaze instead, she takes less clicks, and is therefore objectively better. I almost forgot to mention the most important thing.
問題ないわ。いや確かに。盾を構えるぞ。
Well, let's see.
What are you waiting? Watch me cut all that. What are you waiting for? It's gotta be.
Yeah, we're not getting far
いくらでも
against this guy, I think.
やってくれたね
Yeah, all land animals are superior to weird fish stuff. Thorns is a weird fish thing, therefore Blaze is better. Stellar logic with 0 gaps. Can you tell I don't like eating fish? Okay, so we let the boss swoop around and try to stow it one more time. Actually, we can't do that because we'll just die to leaks. Never mind then. Go next. Maybe she wears a cape? I don't know. Or she's a master coper. That's my theory. Eternal Hunt for the second run. Though that wasn't anything to do with the cape or what we started with. We just had an impossible start on the first 2 floor. I've mentioned it before, but if I get 2 fights on floor 1 and 2 fights on floor 2, I usually just reset on the spot. Because it's not really playable with 4 stars, as you saw for yourselves. We need more shit. Yeah, a lot of models have bugs. They'll probably remove it. Estelle got a bug on her model when it released, where she couldn't get healed from enemies behind her. So if she had her back turned and an enemy died, she didn't get a heal from it. We can get 3 fights. I should do Ghost instead. In case this is an emergency, I can't do it, Caper.
I'm being assigned to combat? Oh. Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
Got it.
Getting shot hurts, you know? What should I play with you guys?
Apparently it's not Spanish. Though I don't know what language it actually is.
Alright, I'm up.
One
Yeah,
forward,
yeah,
so
fine.
Caper doesn't get shot. Though she can tank it just fine.
It's gotta be me!
Whatever you say.
I wanna point out that she has almost more health than Spot. Spot has 30 health more than Caper. Just for an idea on how high stated this branch is.
It's gotta be me!
Whatever you
Spot
say.
is a real one.
It's tiring, pal.
He's about as dead inside as I am, so I really appreciate his voice lines.
Charge!
Yeah, though you can still do damage with Caper at max range. If you've seen ZPKF's clear of ZT10, she did have the boss health at max range. So you can use it to hit some window. And otherwise aim for a particular SWAT. Oh my god, we actually have Ethan. I can't believe it.
I want to ask about the meaning of this mission then.
Nah, Spot is just chilled out. That's how I act at work too. Somebody asks me, how are you today? And I'm like, at work.
Andale, let's go!
Spot is literally just me. Oh, he's less sarcastic than me, I guess. So that's a point for him.
Alright,
20 is guaranteed no decor bear.
Yeah, fine.
I don't want me and all that hair on your head!
What the fuck do you mean, Rafik? I'm playing Arc Knight, I'm a furry by definition. There's nothing to... whether I admit it or not doesn't matter. You have the evidence right here. I really want to see a 6-star archetype whoop shooter, because with how it's going to power creep W. It's going to tear out the hard drive out of your computer and throw it at the enemies.
The #1 rule of playing a master prank is to be a prank master first.
Is it worth to have a persona on the screen? I'm too fucking old for this shit. What the fuck is a persona? You gotta use really simple words to explain this shit to me. I don't do the internet much. I'm not sure if we can survive this, but I wanna try. Because we have all the tech. We should have a shot. No VTuber shit for me. I've also never played the Persona games. Yeah, I don't get the point of this. Just stick a camera in your face if you want something to represent you.
What should I play with you guys? What are you waiting for? You got your fastest back!
Save the box. Feel pretty dead here.
Alright, I'm up.
Though we might stabilize because of Ethan.
Doesn't matter. Hey, catch.
Yep, Director, on standby.
Oh well, the chest is kind of screwing me. It's eating the bounce combo. But we're barely gonna live. Ethan carried this super hard. Okay, never ever ever do this without Pinecone or Ethan. Lesson learned. That was way too close. I cannot reliably clear that
Right now,
without
the
Pinecone.
seeing a blueprint come perfectly to life.
On the other hand,
What a
we're getting
relief.
some pretty good shit for Caper. Ooh, Caper's eating good today. Look at this shit. Yeah, we can get a medic too. Nothing else I can do for Caper, so we're moving on. The boss is kinda fizzy in general. I'm not sure what attack speed has to do with the boss. He has no mechanic connected to attack speed as far as I know.
Finally giving me a real fun job.
Wait, I could have eaten the Myrtle. Shit. No, Gitano takes too long to ult. She is not viable for the prison map.
Is now. What should I play with you guys?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
fine.
She's okay if you need an AoE caster early in the game.
Careful!
She fulfills the job of an AoE caster.
これが戦場というものね。
Like AoE casters, she's kind of awful. So you only get value out of her when you have a ridiculous amount of enemies together. And the time to set it up. You can definitely beat the boss with Deers. It's really easy. It's a fun stage though, I like playing it. There's a few 4-star runs that use Gitano, but you can't count them on one hand. She's not some secretly good operator or anything. That's Ethan. Yeah, I think we've had the AoE caster discussion a few times before. Basically, it makes no sense for them to have lower DPS by so much when they also cost more DP. Because more DP means you deploy them later, so they do less damage overall even if they have the same damage, which they don't. It's like an open secret, you know, like how your government is corrupt. I don't know what country you're from, but your government is corrupt. That's how Ethan is good, secretly. Kind of like that. Open secret means everyone knows it, but sometimes some weird people pretend it's not true. Now, here was supposed to make some joke about a conspiracy, but I don't actually know any recent ones. And just saying flat Earth is boring. I'm always Rio. Mostly because I'm a bad actor, but still.
Careful! We're counting on you again
It's
today,
true.
little apple. 怖くはないわ. My turn now.
I wonder if she can kill the snipers before they reach the hole.
What are you waiting? Watch out! Here comes
Yeah, she actually can. If she isn't distracted, she will just kill them first. It's fine to have utility, but if you want to fix them, you just need to move the threshold of where they become better than single target casters. If you have a map with 15,000 enemies that all sit in one tile, well, your game will crash realistically, but if you have that map, then an AoE caster is gonna do better than Mjolnir, Silverash, your single target caster or whatever. Because they'll hit all of them with every single attack. But you never have that situation. Realistically, you have 1, 2, 3 enemies. And against 1, 2, 3 enemies, a single target caster is better. The threshold for when an AoE caster becomes better than a single target caster is way too high, considering all of their other downsides. If they had enough damage where, say, against 2 enemies, an AoE caster is already better, then people would use AoE casters a lot more because they would just be straight up better. Let me just think about if I can do that stage blindly. Because I want to take the scout node and then go for the emergency. At worst it's gonna be ghosts and we will leak to ghosts, which is fine with the eternal hunt. Let's go. We'll get rid of Ethan. Do I die if it's emergency and well? Pudding kills the back, this can tank on the front, and Caper plus Perfumer should reveal most stuff. Yeah, emergency and all should be playable.
Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
Oh, I guessed them up. Now let's see if it actually doesn't kill me. Perfumer here, Caper here. In theory it's playable. But theory and practice are two different things.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Nah, spam DM casters, the clappers. Like just spam 50 clappers at once.
Yeah.
That would be the map. Do we position like this or... Nah, this is fine. Don't overthink it.
I'm up. What are you waiting? Watch out!
We can use spot skills here, because it will charge for the next time we need it anyway.
Yep. Discharge!
This guy is actually dying to Perfumer, not Spot. The hell? If Pudding doesn't kill this thing, I'm dead. Oh, not dead, but leaking a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean. Yeah, she got the kill. It's fine.
Yep.
Last wave here is only armored, so there's no reason to leave Pudding there. She won't be able to hit anything. Should leak a bunch in the last wave, but not enough to kill me.
Doesn't matter. Don't see any harm in this.
I guess I should have had Spot one tile back, and maybe swap Caper and give up on a bit of damage from her.
Ooh, gather around me, guys. 問題なく落ち着いて.
Yeah, that was the right choice, I guess.
All right. I'm up.
Leaked with Myrtle, so Spot can survive.
Collector on standby.
3 leaks instead of 4. Acceptable, we'll remove the debuff later.
Eso es todo? I haven't had enough fun.
Hooray! Deployment limit. Always good. We're not gonna let Pinecone carry the stage. We have too much experience with that. Let's get May so we can get some comparison between AA snipers. We'll save that for later. Spearhead is playable without Pinecone. With 4 stars, but I would have to avoid the prison stages. Same as I do right now. I just prefer playing with Eternal Hunt to begin with. I think it's stronger than Spearhead. We have an E to Eton.
I want to ask about the meaning of this mission then.
Pudding, so we can try this. Spinach with caper sounds excellent. That wasn't a pun. What the fuck is the pun? I don't get it.
I'm here to help. What should I play with you guys?
Yeah, she won't die from one bomb to the face.
You again today, little apple.
It's fine.
What are you waiting for? It's gotta be me.
Alright then. Whatever you say.
You know, I just realized I needed something on the
Alright.
right side.
I'm up.
That's roughly caper shaped. Needs Seaton first. Might have killed myself from not paying attention,
Counting on you again today, little
because now the
apple.
bombs will explode in my face. It
It
happens. Okay, that was just bad for me. I needed to keep Caper and Spot for the right side, and just rush to Eton and Pudding. Roughly the same way I normally play it with Pinecone. Not Caper's fault, I just did something stupid. Probably makes more sense to take the 1 life than 2 hope, so I can get to 11 lives faster. That was a playable run, so a pity. Caper's doing fine. I died there because I was being stupid. I was supposed to start with Ethan in that circumstance, not Caper, and Caper should have been saved for the right side. Because I didn't have an operator that can do the right side. And if I can't separate the bombs from the left side, I'm kind of dead. And 2 fights again.
I'm being assigned
Maybe
to
we'll
combat.
look out into a dock and give us a first floor.
Got it.
You can think of chain casters as being better than AoE casters. It's not strictly wrong. It's a bit more complicated in practice, but
Yeah,
you can think of it like that. Because it's all about how many targets you have in range, ultimately. After a certain threshold, splash casters are better, but realistically you never have that many targets, so you can just pretend it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me.
Because it actually doesn't.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
If you want to really simplify it, think of it like this. If you have exactly 4 targets or less, a chain caster does closer damage to a single target caster than a splash caster. So in that circumstance they're always better. You need to exceed the number of 4 targets in range for a splash caster to start being better. But because chain casters have more single target damage, they kill stuff faster, so it's harder to exceed the number of 4 targets. Realistically, it never comes up. But there is a theoretical situation where an AoE caster would be better. It just depends on the stages itself, which one is better. And we always have situations that are gonna favor chain casters. For higher rarity anyways. Not quite as true with 4 stars. But even with 4 stars, in the vast majority of cases, Pudding is gonna be better than Grey or Gitano. Though a lot of this has less to do with the inherent qualities of AoE casters and chain casters, and a lot more to do with Pudding having a reasonable skill rotation. Like, this is a 35 SP skill for 20 seconds, but it does massive damage. Gitano and Grey are running with massive 80-60 SP costs. So they just can't compete with a skill with a normal fucking cycle.
Yeah, fine. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it was kind of silly how Dusk got an infinitely better version of Gitano S2 just by having normal SP. You know, I just realized they have Caper S1. If I die because of that, I'm gonna be really sad. Need to kill him right now. Okay, we're alive. Skill's gonna charge in time for the next one. It's because I don't have her skill, so I can't burst it hard when the only thing that matters actually comes. Nah, it's not lower rarity operators. Some Year 0 operators just have insane SP costs for no reason. And Gitano and Grey just happen to be some of them. You also have Indra with her 50 SP cost skill. There's a lot of shit like that. He's dead. And let's not even talk about Vulcan's SP costs.
That was such a thrill! Can we do it again?
Apparently it's not Spanish. The hope, because we need it for the shop. Horn is always great. Ah, the pinecone item. No pinecone this run though. Not too big on getting a Myrtle when we only have one hope ticket. Bad shop overall, gave me nothing of value.
I want to ask about the meaning of this mission then.
Well, Horn is just a blonde blaze, so she's great. I can't believe I have to explain this. It lifts enemies up when you use a skill. Brawlers were buffed too, yeah, but not to any meaningful degree. Chaincasters weren't buffed to any meaningful degree either, they were fixed by modules. Because the modules removed their weaknesses. Of course, Blaze is the only true AFK operator. It's fine to let Caper take the hit.
Alright then.
No reason to waste spot health. Is this the emergency? I guess not, otherwise this would be a rave. These casters have so much health. I'm surprised.
Electric diffusion. My turn now.
Gonna lick caster it seems. The tragedy of not having a Nitu. Oh wait, might be doable. Retreat pudding.
Pillow. Let's
We just
go
want to
fast.
make them walk slowly enough that we can get something redeployed.
Doesn't matter to me. So many weaknesses.
Should have started healing sooner. I think they'll kill him before the skill ends. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Capers on her way to M2. M6 her, of course.
Oh, no. A discrepancy like this should be totally avoidable.
Let's get Indigo next. We'll try to use that at some point. Probably somewhere on the third floor though. This is a free win.
インディゴ、いつでも行けます。
Yeah, I don't like the Abjurer rework either. They just made them medics with extra steps. Then again, a lot of medics are AoE guards, casters, and other bullshit, so what's wrong with having a supporter that's a medic? Though I think there's a very large gamma of defensive buffs that they could have explored other than heal more and give what damage reduction.
Careful!
Caper's great by 4 standards. She's somewhere around May's level. I'd say a bit worse than May, but May is really strong, so that's hardly weak.
Collector on standby.
Either way, the answer is no.
What are you waiting? Watch out! Here comes Curly Swirl!
Having health triggers is generally a really limiting thing. For example, Wu Xiaohei would do way more damage if he didn't only do his full damage
Holding a shield is tiring,
against
pal.
enemies with less than 50% health. In the same way, Abjurers are really limited because Sanctuary only applies around some health threshold. Very unlikely that we can kill, unless we get lucky with Indigo Binds. Can we do some delayed bind trickery?
My turn now!
準備できました。心の汚れ。
Watch out! Here, Collector on standby.
Hooray for Indigo Binds. Oh. The wind fucked me. Curses. Ah, the pain of only having one blocker.
Mission accomplished.
With hard work, even an idiot can get the job done.
You're too late with the disclaimer. We're already done. I'm docking your pay of -$1. Does that mean I'm supposed to increase or decrease it? Fuck. We'll figure it out later. The top one's probably an emergency, so we might just die there. On the other hand, I don't wanna get rid of Caper. Yeah, I think the archetype's really strong. And it's in a good spot itself. Offensive recovery is fairly limiting. And I think it's one of the big reasons she isn't used more. There are cases where offensive recovery doesn't matter at all. And there are cases where defensive recovery is just a straight upside.
Fine.
Because it will charge you up faster than you could have ever charged up on your own.
Whatever you say.
But it can also limit the usage a lot. Like if you have a place with no enemies, and no trash between elite waves, it's really bad. It's not a big deal on Caper, because you kind of mostly use her on trashier enemies anyway. And then use the skill on some elite. So she naturally kind of fits into that sort of space.
Yep, electric diffusion.
No, attack speed just increases her animation speed. The chakram still takes the same amount of time to return.
What are you waiting? Watch me cut all that.
So attack speed reductions and increases don't affect her as much. There is still some value to them, but it's greatly decreased from what a normal operator would feel.
Electric diffusion.
If an enemy is right next to her though, attack speed helps her a lot. If it's farther away, it doesn't do anything, basically.
よかったわね、ドクター君。
No reason to go down for one fight. I mean, there is one worst operator in that Frostleaf. No other operator even has any rights to compete. If we're talking about absolute value, if you're taking into account the cost to build, I guess some 6-star would win by default. Have a bunch of fights everywhere. We can get 4 fights here and a good chance to run into a shop. So we're heading for the top.
Finally giving me a real fun job.
Yeah, I've seen the Frostleaf model.
Ándale, let's go.
I'll probably make a video later so people can stop asking me about it mostly. But the short version is that it's not going to matter much.
Yeah, fine.
Which is, I'm sure, what you thought yourself, if you've read through it.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
When you say she's usable in SS, do you mean just for
杖が温まってき
swapping
ました
operators or actually usable for something? I don't play enough SS to know, one way or the other.
これが戦場という
Don't see any harm in this.
言う通りにしますね。
逃げたい
Lacking a bit of damage, the crocodiles might murder us.
What are you waiting? Watch me cut all that hair on your. そういう香りは好き？どこに行く
I need to find a window to retreat spot, because he can't tank. Nah, screw it. 390 def is enough. We'll roll with that.
Whatever you say.
Well, it
Or
was
maybe we can use the spot for
time
pudding.
to play. All right, I'm up. Electric diffusion. はい、私が何とかします。Watch out!
わけなら守りに行きます。問題な落ち着いて。
ここだここ。
Alright then.
Yep. My turn now.
Definitely leaking a few more. Might kill the crocodile too. We'll see.
たくさん見てきましたから。
Nah, the caster walked forward. And Pudding has aggro. Nah, I already pinned the message saying I saw Frostleaf models yesterday. I like how I was asked whether I saw it, like it's a rare drop in some game. Well, does cheap damage even matter in SSS?
Got it.
Because that's the stat boat event, right? We actually don't need this row at all. So, more damage on casters.
What should I play with you guys?
We can block like this. Because the runner goes like so.
Whatever you say. Catch.
言う通りにしますね。What? You got your pants?
心の汚れが光への恐れを生むんです。
はいはい、私が何とかします。
ええ、必要確かに。
That's unfortunate. No, let's see if Pudding can carry us.
どこに行けばいいですか？はい、私が何とかします。
Almost.
What are you waiting for?
ええ。
It's gotta be me! Watch out! Here comes Fairy Dwell! I'm discharge!
準備できました。
どこにかわいい雑草なの？これが見えないだろ。
準備できました。逃げたいのなら道を照らしましょう。
I guess I don't like this spot much now. The caster starts attacking too quickly. When he's in the back, the caster will shoot here, hit the medic. Because he changes targets, the damage doesn't get focused as much. If we use spot here, the caster just focuses everything on the defender. Won't matter if you use more healing than Perfumer, of course. So that position will be better for a single target medic. For Perfumer, some other tile is better. So she can heal two stuff at once. Overcaster 32. Let's get Myrtle. We're never getting Whoop Shooter module, so just don't worry about it. That would be my position on that. Time to summon a shop. More squad always helps. E2 Myrtle. Skip the guard ticket like it's rotten. E2 Ethan. Oh yeah, I've beaten the boss. Haven't bothered to upload a video on it though. Might use the hope. Nothing too useful we can get here. We'll just get that and move on. I keep running into this one, but I like the one that lets you trade items a lot more. Would be helpful if they had some different marking, so you could tell them apart. Reduced movement speed, that's fine. No emergency either way.
私も任務に参加するんですか？ you go leaving my sight.
Hmm. Maybe I should have done the other one. The drones are gonna be really annoying in this one.
Gather around me, guys.
これが戦場というものね。
All right. I'm up. I have to get serious now. Stand by. わかりました。
Alright then.
どこに行けばいい？こういう雑草ならたくさん。
So many weaknesses.
I'm glad you got your best back.
Yeah, it's safe to say I'm lacking a bit of damage for this.
ここだここ。リバーを持って
But this note is always nasty with 4 stars.
Electric diffusion.
杖が温まってきました。
Oh, is it on just barely off of killing them? What a tragedy.
海面この敵たちはどれも波の危険さには及びません。
Watch out! Here comes Burning
Fairly sure I'm dead.
ここだここ。リバーをもっとやれ。Yep. Time discharge. わかりました。
Yeah, fine.
準備できました。
どこに行けばいいですか？
Doesn't matter to me. Hey, catch.
どうすりゃ目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
Nice binds from Eton.
Good scenery here, Doctor. Que puedes hacer?
確かに
I guess the spear just walks in and kills me now. Or the basic enemy too. Ah, I hate that boss key. It's worse than the low deploy limit one. That was definitely a winnable with Pinecone. Also, I kinda forgot I had a horn. Maybe I could have done something with that. Maybe it was winnable if I actually made use of the horn properly. To give Caper more damage. But yeah, that one kind of goes to Pinecone. She would definitely perform better there. Oh my god, we got 3 fights without a device. I can't believe it.
I'm being assigned to combat? Oh. Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
Hit count doesn't matter for the device, by the way, in the ZT event.
Fine.
It just matters how much damage you hit it for. So you just need high damage, not hit count. Though it's not like it has high defense or anything, so something like X would still do a ton of damage through it.
Alright. I'm up.
I'm starting with Pudding to compensate for Caper. Because we don't have Pinecone, we need to get a AoE damage somewhere else.
Que puedes atraparme. Ni de broma.
Oh, that's a good spot. Pulls one group of sheep, and then because they're closer keeps attacking them. Gets rid of all the sheep early.
What are you requesting?
Yeah, total damage is what matters, not hit count. So you can use Mjolnir or something to charge it, it will work fine.
Doesn't matter. Hey, catch.
Electric charge!
I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll leave you with Caper.
Mission accomplished.
That wasn't too bad of a job. Can you put this in my evaluation?
And we're back. Ethan means we can do emergency prison. Hooray. Combat note, because other is useless.
今壁が目の前で動いたって
Last time we had an E2 caper, right?
あるわけねえだろ
So we might just die now. Ah well, if we die, we die. Of course, Caper doesn't have 100 trust.
Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme?
She has like 10 trust at most. I've barely played from the stream yesterday.
Alright,
Super dead.
I'm up.
Luckily for me, we can leak almost every enemy in the stage. We might still die, the way this is going, but
Yeah.
besides the point. Okay, that's enough enemies killed. We're not going to die. E2 Caper was making the difference last time. It's not just Ethan solo carrying. Leaking with Eternal Hunt isn't the biggest of deal though. It's fine. We'll recover the lost lives eventually.
With all that hair on your head. Mission accomplished.
Oh, no. A discrepancy like this should be totally avoidable.
Really good item. E2 Ethan. Okay, if we get a medic, we're set for every single fight on the second floor. Oh, I've cleared the stages with her. I just haven't bothered to farm. Mats are meaningless to me, so I don't really bother farming much.
喧嘩かちょっと隠れて
And since I haven't played since yesterday, I haven't really farmed anything. Annoying sheep group. So we can't do this, that's suicidal. We can kind of do it with pudding, but later.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme?
I don't wanna use Ethan, cause let's say this is the first stage. That would be a 2 I wouldn't have. I'll pull on the next jeep
Alright,
and see if we can break it apart. If we leak, we leak. Yeah. I think if I have a charged Caper S2 and I pull on the 4th ship, it's workable. Without leaking, I mean.
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
No ducks. Also, I should have had Caper one tile forward. This tile makes no sense. She can hit behind her anyway. I could have also put Caper even further back, because if I hit this ship, I don't think it pulls this one. Well, maybe it does. Probably does. Because I know if I hit a ship here, it pulls this one.
Perfection is for suckers, you know.
That's why you need to replace Gummy with the real poor people healer spot. He heals what you want. Buff casters. We have pudding too. No. I don't dislike Gummy, but I like Spot more. Ethan's already too.
言うことを聞く？やってみる。
You really don't want to use the last few tiles on Caper in general. You can use it for her to do something specific, but not for general DPS. A sniper would be better if you're just using her last tiles.
Got it.
No, Ethan was cursed. We can use the alternative Ethan tile then.
Careful!
We can set her up like this, I guess. And then save his second skill for later. Four enemies left, no duck.
Mission accomplished.
That wasn't too bad of a job. Can you put this in my evaluation?
Unconventional or not, if it works, it works. Can't do much with the shop. Curses, I keep getting this one. Don't wanna stack infinite divas. At least we can get rid of the worst rune in the game. And we get one of the best in exchange. Works for me. Two options. Either we take the shop, don't buy anything from it realistically. Or we go for here. Can use that after the... Screw it, I'll use it later. No great opportunity to get value here. Oh, it's just one fight. We can need to caper.
With me on your side, success is guaranteed. I've arrived.
As someone who doesn't care about voices in general, I have no idea who any of the Ian voices are either.
Alright,
Only difference from you is I don't
I'm up.
know any of the JP voices either. I'm actually really awful at telling voices apart, not just in anime but in general. There's only 2-3 voice actors who I can even recognize by their voices.
Charge.
What's up? Bathed in fresh blood.
Do you spot someone
Alright
here?
then.
I don't mind knowing voice actors, but I just don't care, so it's impossible for me to remember them.
Mission accomplished.
There's only one thing that's impossible for me. Being imperfect.
Let's take the emergency. One of the best relics in IS-3. It's a pity we didn't have the steroids from IS-3. You know, the white powder thing that gives you attack when you're at 100% health. Now that was a great item. I kind of want to play IS-3 a bit, even though it's cancer. I'll take her for a spin there too. We can do this one, but that just leaves us with 2 fights. What an awful floor. Stretching 2-minute topics into 30 minutes is a YouTuber skill. That's called making money. Because you get more money when the video is longer. So I can't blame any YouTuber that does it. They're incentivized to. If people watch it, it makes no sense for them not to do it. We can have spot here to heal. Not sure how I'm gonna kill these things. Most likely the answer is I won't.
Alright.
Especially with the bind whiffs.
Okay.
Yep, electric diffusion.
Watch me cut all that hair on your head!
Oh well, that actually died. I'm honestly shocked.
Alright that.
We just want to stow it a little bit so we can get it on his 2. If Caper happens to survive because of it, that's a bonus.
Doesn't matter.
But
Holding
not the
shield
main
is
goal.
tiring.
俺が見えないだろ
We really lucked out there.
Discharge!
Watch me cut all that hair on your head!
This should have been a run with 2 leaks.
Okay.
The hell? Oh yeah, we have the shield.
ここだここ
I was wondering why my operators didn't die when they were hit. The shield really carrying.
The #1 rule of playing a master prank is to be a prank master first!
Okay, Caper. I'll take that advice to somewhere. Straight into the bosky. Every other path sucks. Okay. This isn't enough to remove the collapse, so we're just gonna ignore it. We can rob a shop if we need to, but we are looking for a medic first. Shit, I forgot I had no hope. Wasted 5 ingots there. Steal some money for the next shop. I wouldn't really describe Arin as a prankster, whether he describes himself as one or not. Oh damn, what a dog shit shop. Couldn't get any hope. This is always useful though, we'll take it. No caster to E2. We'll probably have to use the max health. This isn't really playable without a medic. So either a medic is gonna drop from this note or we're gonna die. What's the Earth Wakes mini boss exactly?
出発か
A medic that's not suited to the map in question.
What should I play with you guys? I'm here to help! What are you with? Watch me cut all that!
Lapple.
3 medic isn't gonna help me with this squad.
Alright. I'm up.
Oh, that's the one with the roadblocks. Yeah, that one's easier than the normal one, at least for me. Honestly, I think the roadblock version is easier. I'm not instantly dead if I don't have Ethan on it. And the normal version of that boss stage, if I don't have Ethan, I feel kind of dead.
Alright then.
Ooh, almost dozed off.
やってみましょう
Electric diffusion.
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
どうす すりゃいいんだ。いいぞ、もっとやれ。
One of my earlier streams in IS4 had it. One of the Verdant ones, where I tried to play with Verdant, had a really good setup for it. That makes it really easy. Basically, you just make only the boss walk through red tiles, and everything else go around them. So the boss takes bonus damage, but you don't take bonus damage from everything else. So we are super dead. Burn the shield guards, because if we're gonna die, we might as well die with the shield guards used. Yeah, I'm too lazy to explain it properly. Just check the stream with Verdant. A few hours in, I run into it. I run into it twice in that stream. The first time I died, the second time I stomped it. Do you want Midnight here more? Nah. Even if we beat the boss, we would die on the 4th floor. The game has been really stingy with good squads today.
Got it.
Or maybe it's just the... No eaten tile. The fuck?
Well, it were, it's time to play.
Oh, careful!
I reckon he'll survive.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
With all the extra health. Because I want him to prevent block here if possible.
Yeah, joker.
目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
I'll see if I can kill the boss.
What should I play with?
Jaya should help a bit with that.
Yeah, fine.
And I might have to
This
retreat
shield is
click.
tiring, pal.
Not sure.
Hayu! What are you with?
No, we can just let click die.
どうすりゃいいんだ。
It's fine.
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。
Yep, electric diffusion.
ここだここ。
やってみましょう。綿落とし。
We're only alive because of the shield guards. I can't really tank the boss otherwise.
Whatever you say. Don't see any harm in this.
俺が見えないだろ。
This one has the easiest check. If you have an AoE medic, you just win.
Hi. Whatever you say.
Maybe I didn't even need the shield guards. Whatever. Yeah, if you don't have super high health operators, the boss can two-shot spot,
Electric charge.
and then you're kind of just dead. It's annoying.
ここだ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
綿落とし。
Well, I agree that it's the outer is the hardest for the Snow Priest fight, but I think all the outer fights are easier than their normal variants.
Mission complete.
I use them all the time.
I got the same feeling.
Rather
like
waste
I've
them than
seen
die
the
with them.
blueprint come perfectly to life.
Both of these are absolutely worthless. Guards are worthless too. Well, we got a room back at least. We're super screwed. I try to save them too. Like, I'm not gonna use them earlier if I think I can make it through without them. I was just very confident I was dead there. Maybe I was wrong.
言うことを聞く？やってみる。
Oh my
Me
god,
on
this
your
code is so
side.
sad.
Success is guaranteed.
Getting out of the Okay, which one won't definitely kill me? This one, I guess.
Show me your spirit.
Yeah,
everyone.
we've been getting some
Good
pretty
scenery
cursed
here,
stuff
Doctor.
today.
Gather around me, guys. What should I play with you guys?
I've arrived.
Oops.
Gather around me, guys.
What's up?
The absence of deployment limit is a bonus.
I'm up.
So we kind of just need Jaya to heal. No way out.
ドローン飛べ
やってみましょ
Might have to give up on Caper for spot
う。ま
later.
た落とし。
Jaya is too far. There's only a few, so we might be able to clean up
I'm standby.
all the stun snipers with just click. Use the skill on the next one. Although keeping it alive is also an issue.
はいよみんなどいて
Though I guess I have more swords now.
Here comes Spiritual! ドクターの言う通りにするよ
They retreat because DP doesn't grow on trees.
Yep. Electric diffusion.
We can retreat here.
僕に任せて。
Hooray! We're not dead. Somehow. We barely got through the easiest stage on the 4th floor. I can't imagine building up enough power in the 4th floor to do anything on the 5th.
あんたも見てただろ
But we'll keep going. A Vanguard ticket is 100% worthless. Beanstalk grows underground. Why do you think the crabs go down when they reset? They don't climb up on a tree, right? They go underground. Oh! This is the first time I've gotten this item in IS4. It's also worthless dog shit, and it will not help us at all, but we do have it now. Absolutely nothing useful here. And there's no reason to think, since there isn't any fight I can safely do.
皆さんの戦い方をしっかり勉強させていただきます
It's a throw item. Imagine you get this instead of the super spinach item, or 35 ranged attack.
Don't you go leaving my sight.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
You get to do this much damage to some random ass enemy.
Gather around me, guys.
It's always a throw item.
盾を構えるぞ
Also, how the fuck do we play this stage without a
Si
medic?
puedes atraparme. Ni de broma. Gather around me, guys. やっちゃおっか Watch me cut your back cracks. 戦闘態勢に入ります
はい。
Okay, that's one. Should probably switch to spot at this point.
Gather around me, guys.
Get rid of the drone.
どうしやすか
I've arrived.
見えたよ
Oh yeah, we also don't have deployment limit. I keep forgetting.
today, little apple? Ooh, almost dozed off.
やってみましょう。はい。Doesn't matter. Hey, catch.
Bathe in fresh.
Retreat on next hit.
What's up?
What are you waiting for? Ve a casa con tu mami.
I don't wanna block this guy because she's gonna insta die. You know, like that.
Hi.
Whatever, we got rid of the stupid drone thing. Tank for spot. Oh shit, one more left. Okay, every drone displaced. Cast, except that one. Hooray, we're alive. Somehow we didn't die. Blessed Ethan. I said that as he dies.
Mission accomplished.
Caper did pretty well here, being able to hit back to attack the casters, and still attack forward from a decent range was really helpful.
Frank, you should be a Frank master first.
But anything better I can pick? We don't really need AoE at this point. This is impossible, so we miss out on all these 3 fights. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah. If we do it with this, it would delete the other fights, so there would be no point. We can go die to the boss, I guess. Bye-bye. This doesn't help Caper, so we're taking reduced defense. It's not impossible to win without a medic with 4 stars, but not with the stuff we have. We don't really have any damage. And we're already on the 5th floor, without the capacity to take a single fight. There's no fight we can clear here. We could have gotten a medic, but that won't save us. We have other problems that need resolving. Like our absence of deployment limit, damage, and stuff that can tank. We can't do this fight. Well, whatever the other fight is, we can't do it either, so... No, it's not gonna help me. Need more power. Oh, we can get rid of this bullshit, I guess. That's also not enough, but we can try. I think if I had the attack speed rune, I would still die. We're kind of just running a 0 damage squad here.
怪しいやつをチームに入れないように気をつけるのだ。
Yes, I'll do my best.
This is the Walmart run. I don't even have anything that can properly break range tiles. We're just gonna have to try Caper.
What should I play? Don't worry.
We are super dead.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, this is a decent spot for pudding. So we can just leave her there. We can just... whatever wants to leak, we're just gonna let it leak. Nothing we can do about it at this point. Just ignore everything else and try to kill the boss ASAP. I think the normal mobs will kill me without the boss here. Regardless. But we absolutely cannot deal with the boss at all. In any way, shape or form. Oh, also we have 6 deploy limit. Completely forgot about that. This is the most dead run I've ever had. I'm shocked I even made it to the boss.
どうすりゃいい俺ら見えないだろ
Totally winnable if I had a medic. Absolutely. Well, I could have just died to the fights. That was also an option, you know. But it looks fancier when I die to the boss instead of the fights. This was a run that died on the 3rd floor, as far as I'm concerned. Everything that happened after that was just a formality. Because we left the 3rd floor with a squad that should have died on the 3rd floor, basically. Kepler did fine. We needed other stuff around her though. Like, the squad itself was way too small. I always try to get as many fights as possible to get a big squad. Yeah, this is a normal start. Now we get to pick between fights and everything. If I get a chance for it, I don't mind bringing Caper to the 3rd ending. She should be decent there. Because the entire ending is just nuking the boss anyway. So any single target damage is decent.
Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
Oh yeah. Even if I had a medic, I still wouldn't have the limit to deploy it.
What should I play with you guys?
Attack buff is better on Caper. She has small results from attack speed. It does work on her, to be clear,
Diffusion.
but it's a very minimal effect. And it gets worse the farther away she is. So basically, she gains almost the full value of attack speed if the enemy is right next to her. If it's over here, attack speed doesn't do anything. If it's here, it gets 50%. This is just for the purposes of explaining it. Those are not the actual percentages.
Doesn't matter to me.
Mission accomplished.
The #1 rule of playing a master prank is to be a prank master first.
The guard ticket course. We can do both, I reckon.
了解。カッター、入隊する。
Though for health and safety reasons, we're gonna start with the upper ones.
Got it. Save us a lot of time if you just surrender.
No the Corber.
What should I play with you guys?
Whatever you don't see any harm in this.
戦場は墓場。わかった。遅れたな。
If you can't tell what the accent is supposed to be, it's probably some person's natural accent. Because real accents sound very hard to tell apart a lot of the time. Since everyone speaks something that sounds kind of mixed. Like you speak English but are from Bulgaria and the person who taught you English was Polish or something. Rio accents are always all over the place.
Discharge!
Mission accomplished.
The guard ticket curse is going strong. At least it's a free win on this fight.
Alright then.
Think I'm pretty far from the North American accent. When I had to take a makeup exam in English in school, because the teacher kicked me out of class and never let him back in for reasons. According to the teacher that did the makeup exam, my accent sounded Arabian. Should probably stop trolling.
Whatever you say. Don't see any harm in this.
Wait, did I just kill myself? Okay, go here to kill all the slugs,
Alright,
so we minimize leaks.
I'm up.
I absolutely was not paying attention there.
Whatever you say.
Cutter shouldn't have been there, because obviously then I can't attack the caster. Just not paying attention. Caper works with ASPD relics, but the effect is reduced. It's not worth.
Oh, no. A discrepancy like this should be totally avoidable.
Pudding is roasting me. By sacrificing 5 lives, we got an eaten. Acceptable losses.
今壁が目の前で動いたって
Cutter doesn't have a
何言っ
best
てん
skill.
だそんなこと
They're both good. Oh my god, we have a duck or a bear. I can't believe it.
Need a broma. 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。声を出すな。いくらでも待つよ。Careful! Watch me cut all that hair on your head!
Not sure I can kill a duck.
My turn now?
Might make sense to retreat. Yeah,
What are you waiting
because I wanna aggro it later, so Cutter has time to redeploy. Caper can't show off. A pity. Might have had a shot to kill it,
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
even with Caper. But abusing the
わかった。
AFK spot of the duck makes more sense.
On standby.
Mission accomplished.
Well, I'm on the first floor. Not having a medic here is normal.
確認する？
I'd say guard ticket curse, but I couldn't get anything good with the guard ticket anyway. So not quite as cursed. I don't wanna buy this if I can help it. Do we go super greed so Ethan can carry us? Sure, why not? I haven't used the macro to fire ingots in a week or so anyway. shadows because it's easier, though both are doable.
I'm being assigned to combat? Oh. Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
Oh, I love getting supporter vouchers, where my best pick is unironically Roberta, because she can block hits with her devices.
もし仲間が一人急に姿を消しても
Ah, the Mimic of
パニ
Death,
クるなよ
my favorite.
Good scenery
We're using
here,
this
Doctor.
Itantayo again. Or maybe this one so I can get rid of the chest. Nah, this one makes more sense. Okay, so Ethan gets to sow the universe. Somebody go kill the chest. Should have probably used Cutter,
戦場は
judging by the decades that Midnight will take.
Alright then.
I have to get serious now.
Don't pull it just yet. We need Cutter to gain some charge first.
Alright? I'm up.
Though the moment Cutter hits something, Pudding S2 will do it too. So I guess we can just go for it. Ah well.
What should I play with you?
Don't see any harm in this.
声を出すな。Electric charge!
Close to working.
どうせ暴力
By
で
which I
問
mean
題
not at all.
解決できないから
If we had Indigo it was doable, but not with an AoE caster.
Look at all that hair on your head!
I could have just ignored the chest too, I guess, and not deployed Pudding at all.
Today, little apple?
Doesn't matter to me.
But I'm greedy. Wanted to try.
ここだこ目の前真っ暗になってねえか
Impossible.
Around me, guys!
ここだここ
戦場は墓場よ。
If Qatar could hit it twice we would win, but
I'm
that wasn't a thing that could happen. Unless I can do it consistently, there's no point in trying. 4-star Ritualist will probably be overpowered. As long as they can proc the elemental debuff, they will be overpowered for a 4-star. Because that's a lot of damage by 4-star standards.
Electric charge!
What's up?
Yeah, fine.
わかった。私の目を見て、声を出すな。振り返るな。私の目を見て。
Mission accomplished.
Oh well. Actually managed to kill the dog. Surprised. I assume a 4-star Ritualist would never proc it, yeah? But if they do proc it, they would be super overpowered. Consistently do enough elemental damage to bring stuff close to proccing it, but not proc it. That's what I expect.
Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
結構いるな。
Good scenery
I
here, Doctor.
mean... Frostleaf exists, dude. If you just assume something is reasonable, and you're more optimistic than me.
Yeah, fine.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
Whew, I have to get serious now.
Doesn't matter. Don't see any harm in this.
これが見えないだろ
Oh, careful! Oh, almost dozed off.
Pudding might need a bit of help. So we'll have Cutter kill the heavy.
戦場は墓場よ。
No need to use a skill there.
やってみましょう。
声を出すな。
私の目を見て。いくらでも声を出すな。いくらでも待つよ。
No reason to retreat either.
どうしやすか?
Verdant's only advantage comes from the archetype itself, because the Doorkeeper is sometimes useful all on its own,
やってみましょ
which is not necessarily true for a Lord Guard that does 0 damage.
う。水洗い。Whatever you say.
わかった。わかった。私の目を見て。Watch out! Here comes Furry Twelve!
Ah yes, Ritual list in a Primal Caster. We can get it around 2027 with the pace of 4 stars that are coming out. Though, realistically we have 2 more 4 stars coming out this year. Maybe we'll get this one.
これで終わりですかね。
Aren't Delta models just a 6 star thing in particular? I don't think they're gonna spread them out to the lower classes. The guard ticket curse continues. Now I guess we go down and into the bosky. We need more power after all.
Ah, 出発か?
I'm here to help.
Yeah, Caper's pretty fun to play with. Hopefully, some year we get more of her archetype rather than just Caper.
Guys,
But for now, she's all we have.
what should I play with you guys? Alright, I'm up. Whew, almost don't we're counting on you again today, little apple.
I mean, I could use them in some AFK run. It's not like I don't have none 4 stars that are leveled up.
Yeah, fine.
Hmm?
やってみましょう。綿落とし。
声を出すな。
Yeah, they were just screwing around with Ebonhose.
Whatever you say.
Yep. Discharge! What's with all that hair on your head?
Cutter may die to a flower looking at her funny in IS4, but you can't say that she doesn't do damage.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, I fully expect a 6 star Caper to surpass Water in damage.
With hard work, even an idiot can get the job done.
Every new 6 star is super power creeped, so it will do infinity damage after all. What was the condition? I forgot how to read. Curses out and top. Okay, more damage to enemies farther away. When I think about it, this is kind of throw on Caper. But it's an easy condition to meet, so we'll be fine. Who do we throw to the dogs here?
喜んで。
Keeping...
I'm being assigned to combat?
Yeah, this should be fine.
Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
I mean, Water isn't that overpowered. Ray still does more single target damage.
Let's go! I'm here to help.
You know, the most overpowered previous sniper does slightly more single target damage. Very impressive.
Es que puede
Gather around me, guys.
Yeah, fine.
これが戦場というものね。
Oh, the chest doesn't interfere with Ethan anymore. Good to know.
I have to get serious now.
That's fine. One spider isn't enough to kill. Not far off from it though.
Careful!
ええ、気を確かに。
どうせ目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
What are you waiting? Let's be got your back.
Collector, on standby.
Oh, Ethan killed Caper. What a tragedy. Cutter, kill everything, please.
Mission accomplished.
Nah, Wapwand is an old 5-star. Old 5-stars get all the good shit.
俺だって頑張ったぜ。
New 5-star
あんた
eat all the
見
shit.
てただろなあ。
Maybe they really like the idea of no power creep, so they don't give them anything good. The new 5-stars. Hooray to Caper. Yep, free win fight. We don't need Myrtle for this. Oh, we can switch to Jaya.
店閉めるの忘れたな。
Also, yeah, WAP1 got a god tier model. Even if it's just a few percent of fragile.
Got it.
That's still great to buff everything else around you.
Time to play.
Why did I deploy Caper first? I must be trolling. Like, it's not a big deal, but it makes no sense.
水洗い。どうしやすか？
Just a waste of DP.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, but he loses the attack speed from this. Of course. The chest does nothing but the rocks do. It's always a mystery with what's gonna debuff Ethan and what isn't. With that relic. You just never know.
ここだここ。いいぞもっとやれ。
Whatever you so many weaknesses.
What are you waiting? Let's be got your back. Scrap.
鱗取り。
Just buying some time. Yeah, maybe we can just remove the first one.
私の役目は刀を。
いいぞもっとやれ。
So Spot can have time to charge in peace.
わかった。Discharge!
Walk forward, please.
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield is tiring, pal. 綿落とし。
Mission accomplished.
That was such a thrill. Can we do it again?
Honestly, permanent global silence sounds kind of wimpy. A lot of enemies don't get affected by silence. We need a new skill that works like silence but instead removes enemy SP. And she does that permanently globally. That would make sense. Not a bad note when you actually have money. We can need to a medic later. Give me Totter. Enough comparisons to May. Let's get some real damage here. This is also really good. But I'll take the damage. Turning all arts damage that operators take into physical damage would be a great skill for multiplayer, like the co-op mode. The other guy brings NG to tank some boss and you just use that to insta-kill his whole squad. Yep, we have Ethan and Jaya. One medic though. One medic's kind of awkward. Not too sure about this. Oh, Ethan's mostly gonna solo the left side. Pudding easy too, right? No, she's not. Oh, we're lacking a bit of damage there. We can get 4 fights in total and possibly a shop. We should be fine. We have so many operators. Holy fuck, I need squad limit. Who do we kick out? I think Spot needs to take the boot
Yes, I'll do my best.
for a bit more arts damage. Yeah, Lord is a reasonable archetype. Has downsides and upsides.
出発か
Unlike a lot of archetypes like Reapers and Crushers. Reapers is just an overpowered archetype. The Reaper itself can be bad if its skills are terrible, but the base archetype is always going to be a benefit to it.
ここだここ
What I mean is that you can make almost every operator in the game a bit stronger by just making them into a Reaper, because the archetype itself, the stuff it gives are so far above
What should I play with you guys?
all the other ones. Yeah, we should probably delete the bombs if we wanna live.
私の目を見て
Would rather if that didn't.
What? You got your best stats!
いざもっとやれ
わかった声を出すな Alright,
Jaya doesn't need a medic,
やってみましょう
but we also have nothing better to do with Perfumer.
よし
She with stray caster hits for him.
What? You got all that hair on your head!
I don't think Caper dies to an explosion. Yeah, too tanky. Perfumer did her job. Her job was to die horribly though.
discharge.
You know, I just realized they've blocked Ethan's attack speed. I keep forgetting about that relic. It's not a big deal. Because he does no damage himself in this circumstance.
What? You got your best stats!
ここだここいざもっとやれ
I'd rather not deploy Cutter if I can avoid it.
You'll regret this.
これが戦場
Because we're fishing for the duck or bear thing.
I can fight too.
Hooray, it's the bear. Bear is killable.
戦場は墓場よ
Ethan's attack speed is worth more than pudding though.
What? You got your best stats!
ここだここ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけどお前を料理するには十分だぜ
And the bear can never move again.
綿落とし
Because Ethan needs to miss 2 binds in a row before the bear can move.
Alright, I'm up.
What are you waiting? What are you? Watch out! Here comes Burly Twirl!
Mission accomplished.
A model could never fix Frostleaf. There was never any hope for that. If Frostleaf was a 6-star, then they can make a model that fixes her. Because they would put 15 different effects on the model.
冠水したわ
Like they did with Silver Ash actually. Oh, no hope again. So we can go into a bosky, and then we're stuck with one fight. Or we go up, and we get a guaranteed 3 fights. Nah, let's just throw the gacha. We're burning ingots anyway. Yep, Silver Ash is always good. Just for his talent alone,
There's a
let's be
mission.
honest.
I wanna go.
So close is doable. Let's pick that one. And just bring some anti-air.
集合場所ってどこ?
Orders ASAP, please.
I'm being assigned to combat? Oh. Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
Well, if Frostleaf changes archetype to a Liberator, that would successfully make a bad Liberator, which is something we were trying to do a few days ago in chat, so good idea, thanks for the help. You successfully made a bad Liberator. Well, she still has the attack speed reduction
ここにいたのね.
from her talent though.
Any use?
Do you really think she'll start doing damage?
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma. Ve a casa con tu mami.
繰り返るな.
How much is the Liberator attack buff? Let's do the math on it. Never attacking enemies UCC isn't really that limiting. Indigo does that and she's the best Mystic caster after Rebenhouse. So 200% puts Frostleaf at 1800. We'll have to math out how many attacks she does per S2. I know her attack speed is somewhere around 1.34 or something like that.
Mission accomplished.
Ebenhouse is decent, yeah. The Mystic Caster in general is a relatively strong archetype that has really weird 5 stars that kind of undersell it. Indigo and Ebenhouse are both fairly strong. Straight for Totor. I believe in Totor. We already have all the specialists we want, so I guess we need to Moose. I don't think Ebenhouse was ever bad to begin with. He's just a decently strong operator.
Yes, I'll do my best. There's a mission. I wanna go.
The reason the 5-star Mystic casters are a bit off is because their designs make no sense. Like take Harmony, she slows enemies but also does more damage to blocked. That makes no sense, those two effects can never work together. Because they're diametrically opposed. That's why they're a bit weird to play with. Go for Perfumer. Iris is decent. She's the best one among the 5-star Mystic casters. I do think Indigo is better than her though, mostly because Indigo's S2 is stupidly overpowered, and is one of the most overloaded 4 skills in the game. Yeah, you can slow an enemy while it's blocked, of course, but why do you care if an enemy that's blocked is slowed? That doesn't do anything.
I essentially blend into the walls, so I'm a good choice for scouting.
Yeah, like this is fine.
What should I play with you guys?
She will focus on enemies in the short range, use the long range when there is nothing else to target. Eaten like this though. And we probably shouldn't have let her die, but shouldn't be critical. Just cut straight to
これが
Perfumer.
戦場というものね。わかった。声を出すな。
俺が見えないだろ。
Watch out! Here comes Spiritual!
We're removing this caster with Giant. I don't want to deal with it.
I'm not scared.
喧嘩か。ちょっと隠れておくか。
鱗取り Fucking won't be any use.
どうしやすか
You can make weird archetypes that make sense.
わかった。私の目を見て。問題なく利用確かに。
To be clear, when I talk about Harmony, she actually does have fairly high damage.
Alright. I'm up.
She does more damage than Indigo, for example. It's just that she wastes a lot of her value because what her talent does and what her
見ましょう
skill does make no sense in combination with each other. They're just two completely random effects on the same operator. Which is fine when you have 6 stars that have 55 different effects on the RS3. But 4 stars and 5 stars have 1 or 2 effects. So their effects need to make sense. It's like if Cutter S1 did bonus to damage to drones instead of Cutter S2. That would make 0 sense and would make her far worse. Because it would be very hard to hit drones with it. We already have Totally 2, so do we need to pudding or get more snipers? The answer is always more snipers. If a problem can't be solved by 4 stars, you need more snipers. Yeah, that's another perfect example. Get rid of the worst item. Not terrible. Yeah, going up for 1 item is fine. This fight is a win because we have Ethan and he cheeses it. Nightmare would be really strong if she had normal SP costs. She doesn't actually have weak skills. She has incredibly awkward skills. Like one is auto activation, the other has an 80 SP cost or something. If she had modern SP cost, she'd be super strong.
罪なき人を巻き込まない。
Getting shot hurts, you know.
Presumably you can kill the second boss with her, yeah?
No,
Oops.
I have to get serious now.
Sticky fingers.
怖く
How
はない
much
わ。
health do you have?
どうする
Not enough to fuck with spiders, that's how much.
お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Yeah, you're spider safe.
What should I play with you guys?
I have to get serious now.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
Blocked before the AFK tile. To buy ourselves some time.
Stop hype.
And just wait until it's debuffed again.
どうすりゃいいんだ。暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前
And Totter should finish it off easily now.
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。わかった。声を出すな。
Almost dozed off.
いくらで私の目を見て。
Well, relatively easily.
問題こういう香りは好き？いくらでも私の目を見て。 Watch me cut all that hair on your head.
綿を
私の目を見て。
Not close at all. At all.
Careful!
Ethan solves the rest.
Stop hiding.
暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Mission accomplished.
Making an incantation medic bad is really easy. You just need to prevent them from doing damage. Then they can't heal shit properly. Okay, we have cutter, so we're gonna take this. We have too many ground operators on which we rely this run for the other item to make sense. Get the device. Yeah, the Nightmare basically has really overpowered skills that are balanced by being incredibly fucking awkward. They're just balanced way too far in the other direction, into just becoming outright terrible, despite having powerful effects.
怪しいやつをチームに入れないように気をつけるのだ。全員出動！全員出動なのだ！
Not sure how much of a good idea it was to try this stage without a proper medic. I guess we're without any arts damage, I mean. I guess we're about to find out. Can we spawn kill all the snipers? Yeah, kind of. Just not the first one.
Hi.
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
Watch out! Here comes Courage!
Come out. Stop hiding.
戦場は墓場よ。わかった。声を出すな。
やってみましょう。
どうしたプリーズなのだ！
綿落とし。
Killable enough, I guess.
どうすりゃ俺が見えないだろう。
I keep denying Ethan his attack speed. I'm definitely rusty in IS, so the drone should just get deleted
Great luck. Stop.
before it can do anything.
鱗取り。
はいはい、一度しか警告しないのだ。
Same for that one. I guess that's one way to deal with drones.
刀を振るうことだけ。
Good scenery here.
声を出すな。怖くはないわ。
No, I messed up. We'll be fine. It just looks ugly.
You regret this.
To let her die.
どうす目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
I'm ready.
どうしやすか。
Oh, Ethan actually cut that. I'm surprised. Thought he weaved that one. Very swappy. It's the only reason everything looks so dirty. Cutter starts to feel really hard to use when every enemy does 1500 damage per hit. When are we getting an armor 6 crossover so we can get the other water to be used in conjunction with the water we already have? We can't do the scout plus combo, so we have to go blind into the bosky. Or maybe we can. Nah, this rune is blocked, but this one isn't. Yeah, let's do it. One here, Maybe if we're lucky we can get them all. At this point we need an E2 tank. E1 bubble doesn't do anything. Bye, dude. Random item. No, I got this garbage again. Hopefully we find the lost and found to get rid of it. Promote, I understand the Fang Outer, she's okay. But she's one of those vanguards you bring to, you know, actually work as a vanguard and enable other units. Like Zima and Texas and whatnot. Yeah, we can probably just run with this. You don't have any spinach shit, right? Not this run. Mayes 2 is better than. Backpipe doesn't exactly enable other operators.
出発か
Her design is more about one-shotting stuff and doing a ton of damage, which is great because that's her archetype. She also just randomly has a talent that's the best Vanguard talent in the game.
Again today, little apple.
But that has nothing to do with what the rest of her kit does.
戦場は墓場よ
She just happens to have it.
そこも質問させてもらうのだ
Don't wanna use Jaya, so if Moose can catch it, I'm prepared to leak.
どうしやすか
どうしてたくないのだ
Need perfumer now.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma
いくらでも待つよいくら遅れても
What to throw puffing?
どうしやすか
Oh, I have to get serious.
Oh, and another one. Ah well, that one's a leak.
I see clouds rising.
目の前真っ暗になってみた
Didn't notice they have no deploy limit. I don't think I can get that one. Oh, just barely.
鱗取り
This is obviously a rabbit. What the hell? How did you get a feline or a wolf?
Great luck won't be any use.
I've never seen a rabbit give me attitude. What kind of rabbits have you seen? Are you thinking of Bugs Bunny right now?
Watch out! Here comes Fairy
ここだここ
Great luck. I see you.
So Totter can one-shot stuff. Well, if they have attitude, you can always have a rabbit for dinner, you know?
Mission accomplished.
よかったわね、ドクターくん。
Pioneers are too outdated. They'd have to power creep the hell out of them to make them relevant with flags and agents around. Other vanguards don't matter. A bit ambivalent on that one. We do have really great stuff for the ending, and we kind of just want to summon a shop somewhere. Yeah, not gonna bother with this. We'll go here, go up, and see if we can go up a second time. Wait, what was this? Defense, the free win stage, whatever. Well, anything is viable. This isn't a PvP game, after all. But there's no point in making another one if it's going to be blatantly underpowered compared to other options.
十分に準備して
So they'll need to kind of power creep it to even
Here,
have a
Doctor.
point in making one. When we have agents and shit running around already.
そこも質問 Gather around me, guys.
Go, rabbit, go.
What should I play with you guys?
This is a squad that's super close to just face rolling everything, but I need a couple of items
Gather around me, guys.
to really make it work.
I see clouds rising.
It's sort of weird.
Hostiles in the snow.
It's like a squad that should be overpowered, but kind of isn't.
戦場よ
Remove this asshole.
I have to get serious now.
I assume Jayek used the car himself. Just barely. And loses to this guy. Because it has 6 infinities damage. Yep.
ここだここ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど
振り返るな怖くはないわこのテーザー銃
Stop moving.
分かった私の目を見て
If Cutter dies, we're replacing. No dead on Cutter.
綿落とし
そういう香りは好き
Oh, we couldn't get the debuff out. How tragic.
分かった
The wave is almost over.
Good scenery here, Doc 一度しか警告しないのだ
So even if he breaks the box now, it's not a big deal. Because all the enemies are already here.
空になる
But we can still deploy it for as long as we can. Okay, we're fine.
Fog won't be any use.
From now on, this is my battle.
Mission accomplished.
Ines is just the best Vanguard, I think. Whether you want DP or not has nothing to do with it.
この容疑者たちを連行するのだ分かった
She does a lot of other shit too.
自分でやるのだ
So she's just the kind of operator that's worthwhile to bring on her own. Straight to Roberta. She has some uses on a few stages. Restricted zone is fine, yeah. We'll look for shops later. And we can burn this to apply some money. I don't think Moose does much for me here.
I'm being assigned to combat?
Totter's definitely here.
Just give me a bit more time to get
One
ready.
ground operator is needed to sit
I
on
can
the
do this.
left side. Myrtle can do that. And we can side lane something with Cutter. I want one more ground. But the only one that makes sense to take out is Caper. And we're not taking out Caper. Ah, screw it. We'll just screw around with this. I think the correct play was to take out Caper for Bubble, because she kind of sucks against drones. But it is a Caper stream, so we're not going to take Caper out of the squad.
Let's go! I'm here to help.
I see pal taking off.
I have to get serious now.
Delete the most annoying drone first.
Great luck. I see you.
戦場は墓場よ。
Think it takes 2 bombs to kill her, so she'll be fine. We can use Caper here, I guess. She kind of helps the ground. Also, retreat Totter. We'll need Jaya to catch strays, which is very bad. You never want that. Becomes a huge DP drain throughout the map. Oh shit.
これが戦場というものね。はいはい、一度しか警告しないのだ。We're counting on you again today.
いいぞ、もっとやれ。
Director, on standby.
We might as well just leave him there. Nothing else we want to deploy right now.
What are you? Casa con tu mami.
Don't die, please. Good job.
問題のこういう香りは好き？どうしたのだ？事件なのだ？
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
The medic book carrying as usual. Give herself some DP,
Yep. Right discharge.
so we can catch the other asshole too.
戦場は墓場よ。
ここだこ、俺が見えないだろ。
声に出すな。
Okay, pudding is safe. There's nothing left on this lane.
Great luck. Come out. Stop hiding.
Should be fine.
やってみよう。
This drone started here, so it should leak through here. Not sure if we catch it or not. I guess we're about to find out.
We're counting on you again today.
But
little
with May
apple.
coming, we should be fine.
Pillow.
What? 現場操作なのだ。
If it does a full whoop, it's definitely dead, but I assume it goes in like this. I've never paid attention to the drones much. We're gonna find out now, whether it turns here or continues out onwards. Yeah, it's going straight in here. That's fine. So it starts from here and goes like this.
Mission accomplished.
All drones make almost a complete circle and then they turn to go to the blue box. Good to remember.
That wasn't too bad of a job. Can you put this in my evaluation?
Ah, the curse ticket. We don't have anything that Humus scales well with. Ah, screw it. I'll sacrifice this ticket for better item RNG. I'm sure that's gonna confuse the fuck out of people who are new to Arc Knights. Can we do the big migration? Probably. I definitely don't want to bother wasting these, but I can use one of them, because we're just going for the normal ending. And it's not like we get extra shield guards out of using more of them. Okay, what do we want? Just this squad, really. But with a defender somewhere in there. Take out May, I guess.
ことを聞く？やってみる。
Yeah, we're gonna get Wu Xiaohei and Doberman next as RNG sacrifices for the cursed guard tickets we keep getting. We're exercising the guard tickets.
出発か。
I'm here to help. 武器は磨い
Is the
て
shield guard just gonna die when I kill this thing? Or is it too far away?
Around me, guys.
I can never tell it.
私の役目は
With this
刀
thing?
を振るうことだけ。いくらでも私の目を見て。いくらでも待つよ。 怖くはないわ。
Oh yeah, that slows it down.
Almost dozed off.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
It's fine to slow it down. Have other problems to deal with. And it's fine to be one tile back,
I see
like
Val
this.
taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
We're counting on you again today, little
Once we
apple.
remove the fat fuck who gives him the full attack speed back.
やってみましょう。
問題落ち着いて。
三枚おろし。
Save the skill to kill the dinosaur.
What are you with? Ve a casa con tu mami. Electric charge.
Great luck. I see you.
We're definitely gonna leak the
To get serious now.
shield guards, I reckon.
戦場は
But Cutter has nothing better to do.
わかった。
Nope. Go home.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. What's because all that hair on your head?
やってみましょう。はい。
ここだ、これが見えないだろ。
One leak for an item is acceptable, especially when we have shields. So no big harm there. Maybe I could have killed it if I brought Mei instead and had her here for the slow. Ah well. Another idea is to have Totter around here so I can point him up. That way he doesn't get distracted.
はい。
戦場は
暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、
振り返るな。いくらでも待つよ。
Great luck. Gotta come out. Stop hiding.
Mission accomplished.
Target down. Mission clear. No setbacks.
Starting DP is always great. Not much I can do with a specialist ticket at this point. We'll take the bait. Nah, that's okay. Gives Moose 100% uptime on this one. No gap for the boss to randomly nuke me. Okay, we can summon a shop, which we'll do here. So we just eat as many encounters first. Nope, 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 go away. I could have probably sacrificed lives, but this is always the correct choice when you see that encounter. Never take that fight. Never, ever, ever. Honestly, I should skip this one too. But we have extra starting DP. We're only gonna leak so many things.
怪しいやつをチームに入れないよ。
The other one was a guaranteed 10 leaks. Maybe we'll only leak 4 things here. So that's something. I can't kill the trees, but I can kill the dogs. And 4 leaks for an item is fine. Yeah, this code is fine. You need to invest 125 ingots, and then it's a button on the bottom left. I'll show it in the shop, though I probably won't rob it because he can kill me in a fight at the moment.
やってみましょう。水洗い。
戦場は墓場よ。いくらでも私の目を見て。
Okay, we almost killed the stupid dog.
I'm here to help. ええ、ほら、しっかり。Gather around me, guys. What should I play with you guys? Oh, almost done.
Ideally, I just want to get a...
どうしやすか。
I had a disconnection right now. The internet connection still here. Can you guys hear me?
はい。
問題なきよ、確かに。
Weird. Ah well, we're fine now. Now you can watch me how I can't kill the trees.
どうせ目の前真っ暗になってねえか
We don't really wanna kill the dog if we can help it. Until the trees are dead. But at this difficulty it doesn't matter, because these things have probably something like 400,000 health. Or something moronic like that. Well, probably less, but I definitely can't kill them.
ええ
やってみましょ
Hello, let's do our best.
No, we couldn't get pudding ski off.
問題ないよ確かに私の役目は刀を
目の前真っ暗になってねえか
振り返るないくら声を出すな
Well, at least we're not getting any extra debuffs from this.
現場捜査なの私の目を見ていくらでも待つよ問題ないわ
Yeah, Ethan won't die.
I see Fowl taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
うやってみましょう
一度しか警告し
The one shot.
Won't be any use.
ここだ
Nah, it was my connection apparently. It just dropped for half a second for whatever reason. That would be a throwaway to lose the run.
Great luck. Got a tailwind.
If you
today.
could just die, that would be really appreciated.
Mission accomplished.
Nah, acceptable. How long was the stream down for? I just got the message for 3 seconds. Completely worthless item, holy shit. Dude is at about 90% trust or something. Nah, right, thanks. So this is the button. You spam it and it lets you rob the shop. We will probably summon another shop if we can. SP and casters, do not care. Squad limit, care. More damage and guards, why not at this point? More damage and caper. Good shit all around. Useless, 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 useless. Reroll. Bow. Skipping fight, that doesn't matter. Do I even have something to apply it with? Not really. No, I guess I do. Why not? Let's look at big numbers. Deployment limit. Why not? It's cheap enough. It doesn't matter, so let's go with haste today. Not sure I'll even have the squad for her. We'll definitely win with the squad we have right now, but just so we can be dramatic. Let's see how overpowered we can make this. Using the power of money. What rune do we have? Okay, we can take the encounter first, but wait, we don't have a device. Summon this first. The Totter item that makes Totter win more. Oh, it doesn't help Caper, so skip. Oh yes, E2 Frostleaf, she will carry. E2 Pure Stream, why not? This is okay, helps Ethan. Everything else is kind of whatever. E2 Haze, I guess. Oh wait, we can get the SP device for someone. The music farted. Okay, so apply all the buff shit first. Or, you know, one of them, because that's the only rune I have. So, quick review of what items we have this run. Snipers have attack, we have the bow, starting DP, ground units have extra attack, enemies have 25% less health, Ethan has attack speed, a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter, and guard buff and SP. And attack speed, of course. Downsides, we don't have Pinecone to just chew through the tiles like usual.
Do my best.
Not sure if I even need Pure Stream here, but she's usually the best pick for this stuff. Bubbo is here. So Pudding will deal with trash on the left, Ethan will mostly solo the right, everyone else will bum rush the boss. It's cause they don't bother farming. The last operator I bothered to farm was Pudding.
I'm here to help.
What can I say? Farming just doesn't really matter to me at all.
Gather around me, guys.
I'm glad we got all that hair on your head.
Honestly, this tower isn't bad for her.
Careful.
We now start with the traditional starting dog league. It's impossible to play this stage without it.
Charge.
I like that the defender is almost dead, by the way,
Understood.
before we even opened a few tiles on the map.
What are you waiting for? You got your fastest back.
I have to get serious.
Oh, the defender is dead. I guess we can speed this up a bit then.
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
Electric charge. Gather around me, guys.
Great luck.
We've almost nerfed the boss.
From now on.
Okay, the boss has been nerfed successfully. Give Ethan unlimited attack speed. And we'll see if we can get somebody to support him there soon. Though he'll probably just die to casters. That's just life sometimes.
Watch out. Here comes Brains.
It's the tragedy of not having Pinecone to just open all the tiles in 2 seconds.
I can fight too.
Ah well,
You waiting
that's what extra lives are for sometimes.
Electric charge.
Okay, so now chill a bit with the damage until we can redeploy our stuff. There, now Ethan can mostly deal with that side, and he'll open up some other tiles for other people. Now go straight to Caper, and just try to remove that boss right now. Leak everything we need to, and hope we can hold the other lanes after. Go to 1x speed for a bit. Almost done with the boss, we still have lives to spare. Fine on this side. Once he dies, we'll add Jaye.
I can fight too.
わかった。振り返るな。
We can remove Moose at this point. Add some fire support there.
Probably.
どうすりゃ俺が見えないだろう。
私の目を見て。
I am winning.
Stop moving.
If I took the fight with the unknown hero, I would have lost, by the way. Which is funny to consider. So skipping it was absolutely the correct choice. Ah, it was so close. Mostly stems from not having any damage. But we managed to power through. GG Caper. Alright, on time too. It's time for me to find some food. Have a nice evening.